Hey everybody, it's Mo Love for You and I am back. So this video today is about what is a wellness pedicure. So wellness pedicures are pedicures that I do. They're very diabetic friendly and also helpful for people that have any kind of immune compromise issues. These are well, not waterless, but they're soakless. Let me make sure I'm making that correction. I do use steam to soften the skin, but there's no need for a lot of soaking to happen to the skin. The reason why in the water that you soak your feet in, there can be what's called waterborne pathogens. And these can enter the skin through microabrasions on the skin, especially if you're diabetic. You do not want any kind of viruses or germs, diseases, anything that's floating around in your water or in your bowl that you get in your pedicure with to come up and in your skin. You can lose a toenail, you can lose a toe, you can lose your life. It's really dangerous. So this is the reason why I do what I call soakless or no soak diabetic friendly wellness pedicures. So I wrote a couple notes about how long this pedicure is. So it's longer than all my other pedicures. I believe I give this one an hour and 45 minutes. I believe that might be longer than my acrylic or polygel one for the toes. I believe. So, first thing, like I said, hour and 45 minutes. I don't need the whole hour and 45 minutes. I give that to the client just in case there's extreme situations. So if you have extreme ingrowns or involuted toenails, if you have thick calluses or thick discolored nails and you need to get that off, then you would sign up for my wellness pedicure. Also, what makes it a wellness pedicure is anytime I have to bring out my little friend, my e-file. This is a waterless pedicure. This is a wellness pedicure, excuse me. So this is my e-file. I love it, it's great. Plug it in and get it started. So for wellness, first thing I would do, ask about if the person is diabetic or if they have health issues. Ask if the client is in any pain and assess the situation and use my PPE at all times. I'm using this at all times because if there's any kind of health issues or fungus, I don't want to take on any kind of spreading of that fungus. And I'm protecting myself and always protecting my client. So that is a wellness pedicure. First thing I'm going to start with is cutting the nails. So I'm going to, after assessing the foot and the skin, checking to see if there's any pain, redness, itching, or burning, I am now going to go into cutting the nails or trimming the nails. So I will trim them regularly, but the really thick ones that need my e-file, this is when I start applying some e-file pressure and start to debride those toenails and bring them down. The next thing I'm going to do is file them, make sure they're nice and neat, and get off as much as I can without putting the client in any pain. The second one is for the cuticles. I'll start on that one. And I start with some cuticle softener. I place that on there and it starts to break down and remove that cuticle. So cuticle remover, boom, get that out the way. This is where I might start to find stuff stuck underneath the nail or around the nail, because sometimes nails are not only involuted or not only do they have the ingrowns, but they're also compacted. So this is where I start to dig out and start to get things out of the nails. This usually does not hurt a client. If a client is sensitive and they're in pain, then we can talk about using like a numbing solution, which I also have that here to help the client, or they just let me know, hey, that's painful and I won't do it. But my main thing is to make sure the client is taken care of and comfortable. The next part would be the foot filing. So I start with spraying the foot with the callus softener and spraying that on the foot. That starts to soften it, and then I can start to foot file it. And so usually I do this part in the beginning because I'm spraying it, I'm letting that sit on it for a couple minutes, then I can start working on the toenail. So I'm getting things done. So we can always bring down at an hour and 45 minutes, but it depends on the specific need of the client. The next part is exfoliation scrub. So I like to put this very good lavender smelling scrub onto the skin, and that basically helps to remove more dead skin from the client's foot, and I do this safely. So with this part, I either add a little steam to the foot, so as I am working that scrub on, it's not being abrasive onto the skin of the client. I actually have another scrub that's coming too. It's very safe, and it's not as, let me say, thick for the clients to use. So it would help clients with more sensitive skin, because sometimes scrubs can irritate some people's skin. And after the scrub, I would apply some lotion. So some moisturizer, something with some urea in it, and really get some moisturizer penetrating up and through that client's skin. The next thing I would do, now this is only if it's needed, would be, or required, would be the client putting on that polish. If they really do not want any kind of polish on, I will not do that. If they're going to an event and they really want it, fine. Usually the wellness clients are we're trying to monitor how this nail will grow out. So we don't put on any kind of polish, so I can see it and monitor the next time they come in. You don't need a wellness pedicure every time you come in because you have issues with your toenails. If you come in and that same thickness is there, it keeps growing back, we're gonna look at some things like, do you have a foot fungus? Do you need to get something from your podiatrist that they can prescribe to help you? Are you taking anything over the counter? Because sometimes you're going to get that thickness coming back if there's trauma to that nail, or if there really is a foot fungus in there going on. But what I would at least be able to do is to bring that down and check it out, see if anything's irritating you, and still give you the proper foot care and bring down those toenails safely. And during the part where you're getting the lotion and steam, I did not want to forget to include you're getting a full foot massage. So getting that circulation going into the foot is very important. If your client, or if my client, has any kind of circulation issues, I will definitely have those question answers in the beginning. So once I start going into giving a massage, it won't be something that's harmful or hurtful for the client if they have pressure points that should not be applied any pressure on. So that, my dear, is what a wellness pedicure is. So for all those who have questions, what all happens in a wellness, what's going on, it's more of I'm really going in depth to check your feet out to see what the problem is. Clients that are in pain and not able to walk right because of their toenails, this is the kind of pedicure that you need. A regular pedicure, I'm not busting out the e-file, I'm not doing all that. And with the wellness, you're getting, I would say, more care for the actual toenail, the ingrowns, the actual thick calluses, the issues that you're having that are really impacting your walking and comfortability. That's where wellness comes in. It's well worth it. My wellness start at $100 per appointment. And I ask that people pre-book for your appointment, send me some pictures of your feet, let me know what's going on. Also, to make sure that you do your $30 deposit. Your deposit goes towards your final bill when you come in to pay for your wellness. But basically, I have people leaving all the time that said, this was a great experience, and they're ready to come back and get it again. And like I tell them, 6 to 8 weeks. You don't need a pedicure every single month. If you want one every month, come on in, I'll see you. But to be honest, for what you go through during a wellness pedicure, it's a lot. And you don't need that every month because the toenails are not growing that often for us to be able to monitor and see whether the issues are getting better or not. So I am going to have some products coming in soon where I'm going to have some things that I can apply on the feet for my clients that are struggling with a lot of dryness and splitting of the calluses and causing fissures onto their skin where they have that kind of open wound in the back or open split calluses in the back of the foot. So I basically just wanted to let everybody know that as a wellness. If any part of this confuses you, send me a message and let me know, but I am here to help. I want to make sure that people have an understanding of what a soakless or no soak pedicure is, why it's safer for everybody, not just people getting wellness, not just people that are elderly or seniors. Everyone can benefit from this kind of pedicure. Everything still is going to get off your feet. They're going to feel baby soft, but there's that in the back of your mind thinking, oh my God, this is healthier for my feet. And I don't have anyone ever complaining after they actually feel it and see what's going on. They're like, oh yeah, this feels nice. Okay, this is not what I expected, but okay, it feels nice. So try something new. You know, escape away from the soaking your feet in a bowl of cold, dirty water, and try something different for the health of you, your friends, your family, especially your senior or immune compromised loved ones. All right, thanks guys, and remember, love yourself, but always have more love for you.